Hey guys, this is Leslie, and today I will be showing you or telling you stories have happened to me, I think are paranormal, and they mostly happened when I was little. So let's get started. So the first scary thing that happened to me, these things always happen to me at nighttime when I was a thunderstorm happening. And so one time I was sleeping and a thunderstorm woke me up. And then I woke up and I have a dresser in front of my bathroom door and it was open. And then I woke up and then I saw this girl there standing in the doorway with a knife. And so I started freaking out and I got up. I don't know where I went, but I did something very weird and then I don't know what happened. So the next story is about something very stupid. It's about when I was very little. I dreamed about this potato. and I was very little and I still had the same room and I was sleeping and I don't know what happened and then I just felt this gulp in my throat and then I woke up. I woke everybody up in the house and then I started screaming, "Potato, get away from me, you're gonna kill me." And then I remember telling my dad, screaming at him, "You go in that bathroom, take a trash can, and get that potato." And I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, what happened to me? But yeah. And then the next story is I was in my bed, sleeping, thunderstorm, and then I think it was in a dream. I saw this girl with long hair in front of her face, and then she had a blow dryer and her left hand and a knife in the other, and then I just started screaming. One time, this wasn't at nighttime, I was taking a shower and I was getting out to grab a towel, and then I was getting my towel and then I had my sink and then my cabinets, and then one of the cabinets swung open and then I started running into the bathroom. So those were some scary things that happened to me, and I hope you enjoyed.
Hey guys, this is Cheyenne, of course. So, as Leslie told you that we are going to be saying what's happened or what's scary in our lifetime. So, I have a few things I would like to say. So, one time when I was about 10 years old, okay, so what I'm going to be saying is my terrified fear, and my fear is about clowns. I can't stand clowns. I'm terrified of them. So when I was about 10 years old, I was sleeping at night, and I thought this was a real dream. I thought this was real life, but it wasn't a dream. So I was dreaming, and these clowns' faces popped up, just popped up everywhere. They had sharp teeth and puffy, colorful hair, and it just woke me up and I started crying. So the next story is about how I had this dream about chocolate milk. And I know this may seem weird, but it's chocolate milk and I'm terrified of it. I don't drink it at all anymore because I'm terrified of it. Because, I mean, it was chasing me. It was a carton of milk that was chasing me. I don't know why, but it was chasing me. And, okay, so this one that I'm going to be telling you about is when I went to the haunted house for my very, very first time, which, was last year, maybe 2 years before this year, 2016, yeah, it was 2014. So, I went to the haunted house, and you know how there's a lot of people that pop out at you, and you go in the haunted house, there's people chasing you with chainsaws when you come out, and so I thought I was going to go in the haunted house, but I got up in the line, and I saw Jason Cougar with his long nails. He was very, very tall. I put my ticket down, I said, I'm not going in. And I ran to the car, locked the door, and made sure nobody else got in with me. And my mom, my cousin was telling me, let me in. But this was my favorite cousin, Vaughn, so I opened the door for her, and then I locked that door back real fast. And then there was these, like, at the end where everybody went in, and in the haunted house, like, the whole line was empty. Everybody came out. Everybody in that haunted house came running out at you, running out. And so they couldn't get me. They couldn't touch me because I was in the car, locked the doors, and nobody else could get in but me and Vaughn was in there. So I was in there, and then there was this wolf. I think his name was Woofy. And he came to my window and he said, tap, tap, tap. He tapped on my window like that. I was like, I banged on the window. I said, get away from me. And I started crying. I know I was 11, but don't judge me because that scared me. And then there was a clown on the other side looking at me, smiling. I was like, tears just started running out of my face. I was like, oh my God. And then that's when everybody just went back in the haunted house. I was like, thank you, Jesus. So that is all the scary stories in my life that happened. So that's all I'm going to tell you. Bye.
Guys, I forgot one story that happened to me. It was like, I guess, last year or earlier this year. I was like sleeping. No thunderstorm occurred. I just like woke up. And I hope it was one of my toys under my bed from like my childhood. But like I was sleeping and then I just like woke up, I guess, because I was like hot or something. And then I started hearing this like scratching noise under my bed. And then I'm like, maybe I'm just like, so tired and like still dreaming. And then I would try to go back to sleep. And then I heard something under my bed. It's like, Leslie, come and play with me. And then I got up, I rushed to my mom, and I woke her up. And I was like acting like a little kid. I'm like, Mom, go look at my bed. I heard someone call my name. She's like, there's nothing under there. And then I went back to sleep. And then I think I looked under my bed and I like saw a Mike Wazowski toy. And like, from Monsters Inc. And then I went back to sleep. Like maybe an hour later, he's like, haha, you didn't catch me. I'm serious. He said that. I like almost threw him in the trash can, but my mom was like awake. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm throwing this thing away. She's like, why? Because it taught me. She's like, whatever, go like that. So, bye.
Okay, so I have one more, and this may be like the weirdest thing I've ever said. Maybe not, because a lot of people have this fear. It's doll-phobia, and my fear is like not of like regular dolls, like little Barbie dolls. I'm not scared of those kind of dolls. I'm scared of like the tall ones that come up to like here to me if they're standing up. And one time I was like 8, 9 maybe. So it was Christmas, and I got up. I woke everybody else up, because it's Christmas. You want to get up and open presents. So got up, and then it was a present from my aunt, and it was tall, about this tall. I was like, okay, what's this? It must be something fun. So I opened it. It was a doll that standed up to here, and I was like, okay, this time I wasn't scared of dolls. I wasn't doll-phobia. So I was playing with it and everything. This is the one that you hold his hand and it walks with you. At the time, it was as tall as me because I was 8 or 9. So, okay, so I put it down for a second, went to go get something to drink, as I can remember, came back, it wasn't in the spot I put it in. And nobody said they touched it. I was like, okay. Then I turned around and go put my glass back, and it was walking. I'm dead serious. It was walking towards me. So I went up to it, and I kicked its head off. I'm dead serious. I kicked its head off. Like, that thing was walking towards me. That scared the mess out of me. And my brother, I know my brother isn't here, but my big brother, when he was like, he still has this fear. It's called doll-phobia, but it's glassophobia doll. Okay, so I have like these antique dolls. They're glasses. They're like glass kind. So if you throw it down, you break it. That's it's gone if you break it. It's glass dolls. So I collect them because my grandfather gave them to me, and he passed away for heart problems. So I had them one day, and I had them on the couch with me when I was like 10, and my brother came in, and he started screaming. I was like, what is wrong with you? And he was like, I'm scared of them kind of dolls because they'll chase you. I had a dream about one that they had a knife and it was trying to stab me and kill me. I was like, whatever. But I have one more, and this one's very, 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 very interesting. Okay, so it was me, my cousin, my other cousin, and my brother and me in my living room. And my door is has glasses a glass in it, window. You can see through it. People can see through it. Okay, so it was Halloween night. We was about to get ready for bed. We was watching some TV, and this there was this face in the window. It was like a scary, scary mask, and it was knocking at our window. So of course we all get up. We was at the door. It was not there when we got to the door, but when we almost went to turn around, and we saw it popped up at us, and thank goodness the door was locked. He kept banging on the window, and my brother took off running doors down the hall. My cousin took